Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 2050 Glendon Avenue in Los Angeles, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So there are two structures here on the property. There's the main house, and then there is a conversion or a guest structure off the back of the garage. We were contracted today to only look at the primary main sewer line, and it does appear that that guest structure is on an ejection pump system, so we wouldn't be able to look at anything there anyways. So I'm going to be beginning my examination today from our main sewer line cleanout access here that's located at the front of the structure. This is here at the front, near the right front corner, near the driveway side of the building, and in our planter area here, just to the right of our main entry porch over that way. We'll go ahead and drop down into the horizontal piping here. Now, we dropped in through a cast iron cleanout access, but we're tying immediately into the original vitrified clay main sewer pipe. Now, these clay pipe materials are very common. This is a type of piping that is expected to have a long service life. Being a natural material, it's not expected to deteriorate underground like the metal or iron pipes did, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're looking specifically for significant cracking or breaking, significant offsets or separations of the connections or joint areas. Here, as soon as we get in, we're seeing some what looks like common root intrusion at this first joint. Now, root intrusion is fairly common, and normally we are suggesting that these root intrusions can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they can create blockages or potentially damage the pipe itself. So far, what I'm seeing does look like fairly common root intrusion, no obvious signs of damage or breaks, but you can see that they do limit our visibility some here in the pipe. More of the same here. I am taking photographs of each of these areas to include with the written report. Alright, so as we continue, we're basically running straight out from the structure towards the sidewalk. And when we get to the sidewalk, we're going to be changing from the 4-inch vitrified clay to a 6-inch concrete piping. And again, those concrete pipes were fairly common in various parts of Los Angeles. Now, the concrete pipes do exhibit similar conditions as the vitrified clay in that root intrusions are common at the joints, and they are, again, fairly brittle in nature. One of the main differences between the clay and the concrete, though, is the concrete does have a tendency to deteriorate. You'll see here along the bottom of the pipe where the water line is. See the flow line. The small rocks or aggregate that you see in the concrete mixture are starting to show through. That's pretty typical. This is fairly minor deterioration as far as what we come across. But the City of Los Angeles is requiring rehabilitation of these concrete lateral pipes, or that 6-inch section under the street, with an approved lining system at the property owner's expense in the event of building-related type of construction. So adding square footage, adding bathrooms, things like that. Our purpose today is not necessarily to recommend it for rehabilitation unless we feel it's necessary based on the condition. There's some root intrusions at the joint of this concrete pipe here. As we push forward here, we're going to start going underwater. We ran water here in the pipe because we hit a blockage at about 55, 56 feet. And we'll see if we can get the camera to punch through. It did not, and the pipe filled with water. You can see all the debris. We're essentially just pushing through giant debris filled in water, and here at 56 feet we're hitting this blockage. So unfortunately we're not going to make it all the way to the public sewer here today, and we have a pretty good section of the pipe here into the street that we're not able to see. So in this situation, we're going to be recommending that the line be hydrojetted, or a hydrojet cleaning be performed, which is a bit more aggressive method of sewer cleaning that utilizes high pressure water instead of your cable and blades, but it is going to hopefully be more effective, and it is preferred in this situation because it will maximize visibility for a follow-up examination. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of this examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for the findings and recommendations for today's examination. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.